Hello. And reincarnation. I spoke a little bit about it this morning. On the YouTube, we can see that we have some pictures that really do. This is a screenshot from the Google during a search. So let me just kind of put myself right here for a second because I want to enlarge this right here. I want you to see, look at these actors and people. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is, but he looks like that guy. This guy, he looks like that guy, and he's short, just like that guy. Okay, he is. So is there something to reincarnation? I think there's a lot of documentation, a lot of data that says that yes, there is something to reincarnation, and not very many people believe in it, and it's not something that is widely talked about at all. It's kind of like a taboo. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. It's kind of like taboo to even speak about it. But I do want to speak about it. So look at this guy right here. Now I think that this guy, whoever he is, he looks quite similar to him. Hello there, APC. That could also be something. Cloning could probably fall right into that too. It really could. And then you look like, I don't know who that would be. This certainly is a Zuckerberg. And then this guy is, I don't know who's behind him. Look at this. There's something going on. There really is something going on with all of this talk of past lives, reincarnation, and things like that. There really is. I think there's something to it because how could you look like somebody like this? Really, how could you? I don't know if you could. How is that? I could see how it would be scientifically possible if someone was cloned and your body got recycled. I could see that. But yeah, thank you all for joining in. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey, Mickey, Dave, APC, you all. I think they ain't going to let too many people on here during this live stream, and that's okay because it still really is something important to talk about. It is, if it's so something you want to talk about. I do want to talk about it. So let me come over here to this screen right here. Hello. So reincarnation archives and stuff. Let's look at some of these images right here. Oh, I think that's like a Nicolas Cage or something. I think that's his name. But look at this, you all. 35 celebrities. So how can this be? How can any of this be if we blow this up like this and we look at these people? How come they look alike? Really? How come they look alike? Hello, and thank you for joining. We're just going to look at these. So this right here, look at this. How could they, if he was truly cloned, see, then he is like the same size and everything there. And then a Nicolas Cage, I guess that's his name. And who is that guy right there? And then, yeah, he does. This guy looks like that guy, you all. They do. Eddie something. That's right. There's a lot. There's so much to it. There really is so much to it, you all. And they don't want us to talk about it. They don't want us to really look at it. Let's see that. I got my head in the way. Make sure I come back over here. Oh, wow. Look at her and her. That's pretty wild. Well, let me just do just the screen right here. Well, I don't know if this is the real Brad Pitt. I really don't. Because I've been seeing some pictures of him. It doesn't look like the real Brad Pitt. And I don't think he really does look like this guy. It's hard to see Barack Obama in that mode. This one, perhaps. Zuckerberg. Are you all seeing this stuff? Welcome. People in your city say you look like the girl and she's identical. This woman argued to my face. Oh my gosh, Susie Q. Um, yeah, there's something more to this than meets the eye is what there is. And let's look at this. Michael Jackson. But this is before he did his face like that. But then how can this famous poster make it look like that? No, I don't think he was an Egyptian person. Wow, you all. There really is. Let's see this right here. That's kind of eerie, isn't it? Look at that. It's so strange. Hello. You won't always look as you do now, but you will look related. That's right. Oh, wow. Look at Johnny Depp. You all, let me get my, I can't get myself off of here. Because I don't want to be in the way, but if I have it a little bit lower than that. Wow, that looks really, really close to this guy right here. Gina, get yourself out of the way and put yourself right there. Look at that. Am I echoing any, you all? Am I? Because Sylvester Stallone. Wahoo! Wow. Have we already looked at that? I think we have. He had Harry Potter guy right there. Oh my. That's an Eminem. There's a more of that guy. Oh, Rupert Print. Total lookalikes. Total lookalikes. See, there's all these sites. Let me put this this link right here for you all. If you wanted to go back and look at these in here, we can certainly, we should just put this in here, just like this. I've got to save this and close this thing out right here. Yeah, that's right. Fake AI is messing with this. Does anyone else feel like they're a robot trainer? I don't know if I would feel like I'm a robot trainer. I don't think I would. Yeah, I really don't. Let's look at this, you all. Well, you could be male or female too, perhaps. It's like, oh my gosh. And why is it that they don't talk about it? Why isn't it? Because if you were to say that, hey, you know that you really are this person, and every lifetime once you die, you keep coming back and coming back and coming back until you get it right. If they told everybody that, then there would be no consequences to anything that we did. And then we would probably get the thing that that's okay. I'll do this in this lifetime because when I come back, I'll finish it. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep it all like that. I'll keep coming back until I finish my work. It's so strange. It really is so strange. This person died in 1988, and this guy was born in 1988. Well, that's a fast turnaround if you believe in according to the reincarnation theory. Know the unknown. Know the unknown. Yeah. Doctor claims that reincarnation is real. Wow. Let's see this. Well, we keep seeing you, Ellen. We do. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. And if it turned out to be real, that kind of looks like Putin in some of his earlier years. It does. Time travel is likely. You all welcome because I think it's good if it's okay if I don't have myself in here showing these close up of these pictures. I hope you understand because I want you to see them close to close, side by side. Yeah. because I don't want to be right here because I think I'm in the way. So if I just do right here, that'd be fine, you all, if that's all right. Let's look at this. Arnold Schwarzenegger of different races. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Wow. Mmm. Wow. It is amazing. Let's look at this. Celebrities and their mind bending, whatever. His doppelganger? Was he immortalized into a statue? I bet AI found their match in history with their little app, is what I think happened. Now that's the look at that. That's not funny. That's not really funny. And the same hairstyle, you all. The same hairstyle. If you're just tuning in, thank you, because I think a picture speaks louder than words about, how we lived before and reincarnation. I think there's something to it. There really is something to it. So he was a girl back then. Um, and there she is. Some pictures are clones. Well, regardless of whether they're clones or not, it's that person's looks have been brought right back out into the open. Right back into the open. Um, mm. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, he kind of looks like him too. Let's do this, you all. Yep. And how do they get the same hairstyles? How would, that right there is like kind of mind-boggling how they would, but then, then you have, when you're, let me put this to me, when you know how to do something in this lifetime that you shouldn't know how to do, or you know something that, how would you even know that about something? What else played into that knowing? How could you know unless you perhaps lived another lifetime? There's a gnat flying around. Lived another lifetime and you were somebody else. Or perhaps you're drawn to certain likes and dislikes, and somebody else, I don't know, you all, it's just the strangest thing. It's so strange. Yeah, let's see this. It really is an unknown sailor. And you can make pictures, people morph into the pictures. You can make anybody look kind of like something. You can, but if you don't have to tweak it so much, is what I'm saying, then that's the real thing. If you hardly have to do anything, and that person looks like that person in the background, that's really, really telling. It really is. You shouldn't have to tweak it. Who, I don't know who that guy is. Okay, so we saw these. See, these are like repeats of people. High resolution Jimmy Fallon and somebody else. UFO mania celebration, celebrities celebration, reincarnations. Let's click it. You're going to click it and see where it takes it. See if it does take it somewhere, you all. Well, it only took me to the image. I had to click down here at this one place. This is 2014. Have you noticed there's a lot of things beneath the scene? I'm looking Empire Beneath the Ice. A lot of articles that were written in 2014. celebrity reincarnation, 6 celebrities who look remarkably like people in history. Let me do this right here. Let me put this link here since I clicked into it for you all to go to. Also, there we go. We got it. Gina, did you hit save? Yes, I did. So here we are, right here on this thing. Enzo Ferrari, the founder of Ferrari, died in 1988. And then the soccer player Mesut Ozil on December the 10th of 2013. He was born in 1988. It's very uncanny. The Bible speaks of regeneration. Paul Monet, that's not the artist. It can't be. Okay, a medical doctor in France, an actor who earned acclaim for his role in the production of Shakespeare's Hamlet. And then this painting, and then Keanu Reeves. He may have had a hand from a previous life when he starred in Hamlet. I think that is, I really do think there's something to that, you all. So how could he look like that actor, and then he knew just how to act? And this actor, this medical doctor and actor in France, Shakespeare's Hamlet, that's really something right there. That really is. Philip of Spain, 15th century, and Mark Zuckerberg. It's, that really makes me think. It really does. Doesn't that make you think when they look so alike? And then if you think of the wealth of Zuckerberg and his status in this lifetime, if truly he was cloned from this one right here, then that would add some important data, documentation. It would add some credence to that. It really would. But his lips don't look exactly the same. His hair looks like it's the same color, the nose and the ears. But then what if we're looking at the Mandela effect taking place? We could be looking at a Mandela effect taking place, and it's the computers are trying to trick us and making us think that everything is something totally different. Dorothy Dandridge in the trailer film The Decks Ran Red, and Halle Berry. I've heard of Halle Berry. I don't know if she's a singer or an actor, but it kind of looks like her. Self-portrait of David Wilkes in 1804 and actor Rupert Grint in 2013. They do look alike. Look like they probably have the same demeanor and disposition about them too. It really does. Yes, there's evidence. So let's look at this. Paul Revere, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere, and the Patriot of the American Revolution. That was really strange. It really is strange, you all. Let me put this back to me. Did I put this link here? I think I did. That there is so much more to this. These doppelgangers. Are we on there? You all want to be on there. Okay, now this is okay right here. That kind of looks like Mr. Barack Obama. Kind of, sort of, don't it? The same teeth. No! Same teeth and same ears? Really? Look at the teeth. They are the same. And you know, have you thought about this? That they have, let's talk about this too. They have, when you have somebody as president, they have lookalikes. Even Trump had a lookalike, or around 4. I counted around 4. We did one on him a long time ago. I did one on Biden, I think, also. Lookalikes. but they don't totally look like them, but they're somewhat similar to them, to where they could pass for them at a distance, you all. Till they could pass for them at a distance with all of that. Oh, wow. Look at that. From history, you all. From history. And then, yeah. Wow. Let's put that over there. I've got that screen so big. Penned by Sarah Miller on celebrity reincarnation. You know, if reincarnation is more than a theory and people wake up one day, what do you think people are going to do? Okay, what are they going to do if while on this earth the majority of the population wakes up and they realize what's been happening? How is you think that's going to make them feel? They're going to feel like they've been lied to. They really are. Lied to the whole time with this reincarnation and cloning. Yes, they are. They're going to feel just like it. That somebody ain't being, oh, stupid. That is stupid. Whoever he is, they traveled. Who looked like 11 celebrities who looked like they traveled through time. Okay, so he could have. Was he her? He looks like him. He really does look like him. Let me get my face off of here. Mr. Potter, you look like that guy right there. So if somebody walks up to you and they tell you, I seen you, you are such and such, same teeth. Really, it looks like the same teeth right there. If they argue, like someone said on here, that they're such and such, what if there is truth to it, you all? Yeah. Well, Dolores Cannon has since passed. She has. Let me look over here. I won't be on here too much longer, but that's really, really interesting. That's a Queen Latifah. She does. She looks like her. Wow. Let me see. Let's see if I can open this link up. Oh wow, we got some pictures here, you all. So this is great. Let me do this and put this in here. We got pictures here. Because I saw an image of me, I was saying this morning, that showed up in my dream state, just right there in my face, and I was a black lady. I was a middle-aged black lady, and my hair was a little bit different, but I knew it was me. I just felt it within my spirit. Wow. Wow. No, I don't want to sign up for that, you all. I can't get that off of there. Oh, they're not doing me right. They're not. You got to get out of the way. I was on here too long, you all. Yeah, they kind of look similar too. The NASA physicist who invented 3D movies, her name is Valerie Thomas. Well, I don't think they're talking about reincarnation there. We know everybody has a look-alike. That's the strange thing. Everybody has a look-alike, but more than one look-alike, you all. That's what they've got. Let me put this back to me. No, I don't want to see pictures from way back then. We can look down again. Let's see this. Uh-oh, you got, I don't know about that. They're Russian lookalikes? They got Russian lookalikes, you all? Do you think they really do have Russian lookalikes? Let's do this. 'Cause I think there is something to all of this. I really do. Quit doing that to me. I'm just trying to raise awareness of a type of a theory that's out there. I really am. Let's see this. They're hilarious lookalikes. I don't think it's too hilarious if it turns out to be the truth. I really, really don't. Oh my gosh. Look at that. There are copies of us from all over the world, you all. Do you ever wonder if there's somebody looking exactly like you with around 7 billion people living on the planet? And the concrete possibilities for us all. Let me put myself on here, you all. I hope it's okay that I'm taking a little bit time to look at this. That's what I feel led to do. So celebrities live under a magnifying glass, and with so many people observing their lives, it's more difficult for their lookalikes to stay out of sight. Here are 7 celebrities and their counterparts from Russia. Some of them are incredibly similar and weird. If you like this post, don't be selfish. I did. I shared it on my YouTube. So we got him right there. Jason Statham and an unknown man chewing meat. Oh, this is that man right there. Okay, an unknown man chewing meat. Would it make sense to have somebody in another country? Would it make sense to create lookalikes in every single country? But then if you have the lookalike, do they have the same traits as you, is what I'm wondering. Do they? Who's this guy right here? Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, that's who that was. Harrison Ford. Oh, he's getting old. And a Russian doppelganger. Oh, wow, Russian doppelganger. The original humans lived once and their souls temporary. The group souls dissipate at death. Eminem and his Russian counterpart. Chris Hemsworth and his. Oh my gosh. Bruce Willis. Wow. Yeah, this is wild. Mila Jovovich and her Russian lookalike. This is so strange, you all. It really is. Hugh Laurie. Oh my gosh. I cannot get over this. There's something going on. There really is something going on. And I'm not just saying that. There is something's going on, you all. Dolph Lundgren. Jack Nicholson. Are we done with it? Chuck Norris. Oh my gosh. Take a look at 24 celebrities and their incredible lookalikes from the past. Shall we do it? Let me see if I can do it, you all. Let me do this. This is wild. It is. I think we might have looked at it. If we haven't, we're going to look at it. Because it doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. I just pasted the link to that in. If you all go to this right here, under this video is there evidence of reincarnation. In the description, when this video loads, there's going to be the links that we went to. Yeah, the links. let's, okay, I think I just put this one, you all. Let's look at this. 24 celebrities and their incredible lookalikes. Everyone has a lookalike. An old urban legend. It's not a legend. It's an old urban legend, they say, that are double lives in the opposite parts of the globe. Global lives in the opposite parts of the globe from where we are, and obviously that's not real. Who said it's not real? Well, I happen to think it's quite real. I really do think it's quite real. At least one of us has one lookalike. Obviously, what are the odds? Between all the people lived in the past, there was somebody that looked just like us. I think those odds are way up there. I really do. That's what this gallery is about. Justin Timberlake, almost identical to a guy who lived in the 1800s, and JC had a perfect double living in Harlem in 1860. And Donald Trump really does look like George Patton. Believe it or not, 24 celebrities and their incredible lookalikes from the past. Oh, well, you could be her. You could. Is that Abraham Lincoln? Is that who they said that was? No, Henry David Thoreau. I must be a writer. David Thoreau. Maggie Gyllenhaal, Rose Wilder Lane, you all. Rose Wilder Lane. That's true. Tina Williams, you have some cousins that look like you, and it's your cousin. I have some nephews. All three of them look alike. They do. They kind of look all alike. And, well, I know it like, they're all from the same family, but they do. They're from, it's really strange. It really is. So let's look at this, you all. Justin Timberlake and the man in the mugshot. Let me just put it on the screen. I don't want to put myself in here. So it does. It looks like that. John Travolta and an unknown man in the 1860s. Are we reliving? Well, my gosh. General Patton and Mr. Trump. General Douglas MacArthur and Bruce Willis. Vincent van Gogh and Chuck Norris. Well, we can't really tell. Jimmy Fallon and Turkish revolutionist Mahir Cayan. They didn't. That's not very nice to say that of Mr. Putin, you all. So the whole thing is, let me click out of these right here. There's lookalikes. There's lookalikes all over the place. All over the place, you all. And how come? How come there is? That's the question. Why? It just, it's mind-boggling. It's totally mind-boggling. I'm gonna come back here. I am. I'm getting hot up here, and I think I've done said too much. I've done said enough, you all. I have. Yeah. So, you may not agree with the theory. We'll just call it a theory. Even though there appears to be a lot of truth, a lot of documentation, a lot of data that supports this theory. But it's one thought that reincarnation is real. And someone mentioned on the live stream this morning that the Dalai Lama, they question them or something about the past lives to see if they know about that. And in India, reincarnation is real. But in certain parts of the world and in certain sects of society, it's taboo to talk about it. You're not supposed to talk about things like that. It's of the devil, or it doesn't even exist. Why don't it exist? Is it because someone said it doesn't exist? Well, we're looking at pictures of people. They look eerily similar to one another from long, long ago. They really do. And you can't make this up. You can't. When I went to Maryland, when my children were in elementary school, there was a teacher that looked like me. And I just stared at her, and her hair was short. And I thought, wow, my same height, same personality and stuff. But she did. She looked like me. I had long, wavy hair at that time, but I thought, oh my goodness. And she was around, I guess, my age right now, or maybe a few years younger. So I think there's a plenty of evidence that supports it. I really do. Yeah. The soul trapped. Your soul is trapped. Well, this soul is gonna liberate this body. This soul is tired of coming back to this earth, and I'm sure a lot of you are old souls, and you're tired of coming back and back and back. You probably are, and you probably realize you're very old. And some may not feel like an old soul. They may not. Yeah. Clones would fall right into that category. Reincarnation, cloning people to further a certain, who knows? Who knows, you all? We don't know the whole truth. We know bits and fragments, but something's happening. Something's going on behind the scenes. It is. And I think we're being kept from it. So I am going to go. Thank you all for commenting, and thank you, moderators, for being on here. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. You all, hope to see you all later. And this just goes along with the video I did this morning walking on my porch, although I was all over the place. But I wanted to talk about that, past lives and reincarnation, because there's something to it. There really is. Otherwise, you wouldn't have lookalikes. Have a wonderful afternoon.